to the beautiful Let's Talk world here at socialmediashows.com. And you already know what is Let's Talk world about. I dig deeper on anybody's life to get their story. And I'm good on that, I guess. But anyways, today I have my very good friend, the beautiful Dezi Ray.
Hello.
I'm glad.
How is everyone?
I love that I got to pin you down here today.
Right, she pinned me down.
Like, yeah, I have a gun out there, like,
yeah.
sit down here. But anyways, Dezi, thank you so much for
Thank you for
gracing
having me.
my show. My pleasure. I love this woman. She's just
I love
amazing.
this woman back.
Ooh, we love each
We
other.
love
We
each
should
other.
actually have a wedding ring or engagement ring first, right? But anyways, this is why I love to interview friends, because we can just play around.
Right.
Yeah, and you know.
And she'll cut off the stuff that's just...
No, not really. But anyways, so you are on this Rise and Shine.
Yes.
And are you having fun?
Oh
How
my
do you think?
goodness. It's amazing to me that we just had our third show this morning and that it's already so good. Like, it's really easy. You know what I mean? And as Maria knows, I suffered with anxiety and depression for like 30 years. So it's just been in the last couple years that I would even, that I stopped being scared of my own shadow and whatnot. So for me to go from afraid to have people see me sometimes to being here twice a week for 2 hours live is just insane.
I know
I can't
nobody
believe
would
it.
think, right? Yeah,
Right.
nobody would think that
The people who knew me 2 years ago probably are like, what?
Let's talk a little bit about your anxiety and being in this box, because
Right.
myself, well, I'm not really into a box, but I call it a box still because I don't like cameras. I don't want to go and mingle with a lot of people,
Right.
and I am just a sarcastic bitch wherever I go, where I just
That's why we love her.
I'm just gonna be myself. I don't want to be going out there and explaining myself to anybody or showing off myself, because I know how confident I am. I'm pretty, I'm smart, I'm beautiful, I'm sexy. I am that kind of person. When I go out there for certain situation where it's necessary for me to be there, I'll be there.
Right.
But I am not that kind of person to go out there and mingle and be fake. No, I'm not that kind of person. So literally, I call it, I box myself where I don't want to go out. I don't want to see people. If
Right.
it's not important, I'm not gonna see people.
Right.
So, and then I become social media, and
She didn't have a choice.
I know, right? And I start opening doors. Like, I meet people that I don't know. I have to go and mingle with people I don't like. And how that works for you, from being anxious for everything and boxing yourself, and then now you are out there and start gaining your confidence and start actually overcoming your anxiety.
Right.
So how that works well for you?
Well, I started by reading Joyce Meyer's Battlefield of the Mind, and it really started me thinking about how I was thinking, like the thoughts in your head. So that planted a seed. But then a couple years ago, I started I had taken CBD oil before, but I didn't notice anything. And then a couple years ago, I tried a real quality CBD oil, and man, within 7 days, I noticed that I just wasn't, like, I had to go places and I didn't have to do the self-talk and freak out about where I'm going to park and all these silly fears that really don't matter.
Thanks, CBD oil.
Yeah.
Tell us more about that CBD.
Yeah, I'm currently with the company Ariel, and they don't like to be known as a CBD company because we have so many other things. We have a metal detox. It has no CBD in it. We have all kinds of things. So they don't want to actually just be known as that. But my advice is, if you are anxious, definitely try some CBD oil. You want to make sure it's quality CBD oil.
It's the right CBD oil.
Right, because a lot of them have metals and molds and pesticides because of the way that the stuff is grown. And it's really quite a pricey endeavor to extract these mineral, or I don't know what you call them, the particles of the plant. So if you're getting a CBD oil for $20 at the gas station, there's no CBD in that. So I don't know how many times I've heard it, oh, CBD oil didn't work for me, and then you find out they bought it at the gas station. There's no federal regulation, so the people can literally put anything they want to on the bottle and say that there's this in it or that in it, and have it not be true.
I saw those.
I've seen
products, yes.
I've seen products $80 for a small bottle of CBD oil, and I mean that's a good price range for a good CBD, but have it tested out and actually have zero CBD, and they can't get into trouble because there's no regulations for the labels. So you have to watch what you're going to get. And if you do want to try CBD oil, make sure they have labs, like lab documents. I find that almost all the good CBD oils have this right there so you can see what's in your products. And I'm with Ariel, so
Ariel.
That's my favorite. We're
and
the
Ariel
most
is what
company.
actually helped you.
Right.
Help you get out on that box that we were talking about.
Right.
So
changed my life, and the longer I take it, I've been on it 2 years now. So when I said I noticed a change in 7 days, I wouldn't have done this in 7 days. It's been a process.
I know.
But and it was a mixture.
Otherwise, we won't meet.
Right. It was a mixture too. You know, the CBD oil gave me enough of a foothold that I could really get deeper into that thought process stuff that I was talking about, the way that I think, and you know, I listen to a lot of different mentors, and my big desire now is to not only utilize the CBD products and other products that we have to help people feel better, but to really help them feel better. I want to help people who are in the box that I used to be in find the light again, and because I was miserable. I mean, I had a lot of fun times, and most of my friends who knew me back then were kind of clueless to the level of how I didn't want to get out of bed or what have you, depends on the day. I'm very good at laughing things off, and I'm a good actress.
Yeah, she is.
So, yeah.
A real actress.
Yeah, so people didn't realize how bad it was, but it's been night and day, those couple of things, and it's nothing that expensive, and it's nothing, you know, you can learn the right things and change the way you think and change the way you feel because of that.
That's amazing.
So.
That's actually $1 million advice right there.
Thanks.
Yeah, anybody who's listening out there, you see, we sometimes actually put ourselves. Sometimes it's not even other people. We put ourselves into a box.
Right.
Because that's what I did.
Over the years, all the things that you experience.
Exactly. It's not really like who we are inside, but because of the experience, the people around us, and the situation that happens, we put ourselves in the box.
And I only had a few, in all those 30 years of anxiety, I only had a few real panic attacks that people talk about in association with anxiety. For me, it was much more just being afraid of everything. Not taking any risks, I'd like to meet that person, but I'm not going to do it because I'm too scared. So I'm glad that's not me anymore.
That person, somebody told me that you are a scary cat. I said, no, I'm not. And then I pushed myself.
It'll help you stop being a scaredy cat, for sure.
I know, right?
And like I said, we have so many fantastic products. So.
Yes, Ariel, I spelled that.
Ariel is spelled Arieyl. Actually, it's supposed to be said Ariel. And that means lion or lioness of God.
Ooh, so that's amazing.
And it's like a big rock star. Our affiliates are called rock stars rather than affiliates. And it's just cool. The whole company is really, it's got a great vibe. And I mean, on top of the fact that it saved my life. Yeah. Yes. If you want to go to my page, I actually would just give you my Facebook information and stuff, just because I'd like to talk to you about what your health issues are and what you could most, you know, we have different levels of CBD. There's 500, there's 750, there's 1500. We have all kinds of levels of things. So I'd really like to get the opportunity to help, you know, not diagnose, but help find out what your situation is and, you know, what you're trying to change and what have you. And so you can find me on Facebook at just Dezi Lou, DeziLou. That's two different words. And then I'm also on Instagram at Dezi Lou, one word, _promos. And my email is DesireeAnn715@gmail.com.
It's really funny because a few weeks ago she told me, don't ever tag me on Facebook. or a month ago. And now she is all, I'm so happy for you, Desi,
Oh,
honestly.
thanks.
And you also
I mean,
have,
even since I've been here, we've only been working together a couple of months or
Yes.
whatever.
One-
And even
one month.
since 1 month. So,
Yes,
wow,
one
it seems
month.
like longer.
yeah,
No.
I know, right? But,
But
anyway, yeah.
all the changes just in the last month, that's what I'm saying. Just
It is
staying
amazing.
on the
See, I'm
CBD
a good
oil and staying,
influencer.
keeping it in your system is just continual improvement.
I know how to influence people.
Yes.
Contact social media shows and we're gonna get you out of the box.
Right.
And also contact her because she had this segment on the morning show called
Better You with Dezi Lou.
Yes. So the Better You with Desi Lou is all about
It's me sharing the things that I was just speaking of, things that help to get me out of the box. Just easy steps, won't cost you anything. You just have to do the work, take the advice, and do the work.
yes. So that is Rise and Shine. Desi, Better You with Desi Lou is every.
Tuesday and Friday, starting around 8 o'clock in the morning, maybe 8:30, but definitely before 9. That's
I
our
love
joke.
it. Yeah,
We're
that-
getting it down. We've
Yes.
started actually at 8 o'clock today, so yay!
But anyways, thank you so much for sharing your story, Desi.
Thank you
and
for having me.
I hope our viewers out there can get something to help them move forward with their life,
Yes.
or help them with anything.
I can't tell you what it's like to have been in that darkness for that long of a time.
Yes.
And to just be out in the sun and
And it feels
happy
good.
all the time for no
Yes,
reason.
and it feels good, right?
Yes,
it
so
feels
good.
good to be out there.
Right. Living again, actually.
Yes, technically, right. Thank you so much. Thank you so much,
Thanks.
viewers. Thank you for staying with Let's Talk World today. And please go ahead and browse on our website because we have a lot of TV programs that you can actually learn and be entertained on that website, socialmediashows.com. We also stream 6 days a week now.
Wow.
And pretty soon it's gonna be 7 days a week because there's one more show coming up. So right now it's Sunday to Friday.
Wow.
Yes, it ends up with We Have the Power with Brian Gardner, and Monday starts with In the Office with Joseph Skoda. Thank you and
Check
see
us
you guys
out.
soon. Yes.
Bye. That's it.
Thank you for watching Let's Talk World. I hope you enjoyed our featured guests for the day. Please visit us on socialmediashows.com, subscribe on our channel on YouTube, and follow us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and Periscope. Don't forget to share and like and comment on our show. Thank you so much, and I'll see you guys again next week.